This was a magical rope that could solve all kinds of troubles. When you were hungry, just pull the rope and sausages and beer would automatically appear right by your mouth. When it was hot, pull the rope and a fan would automatically show up in the best spot. When you wanted to sleep, pull the rope and the bed would be made and the blanket covered over you in an instant. And all of this for just $99. The man was extremely lazy. When he felt hungry and wanted to eat a sausage, he gave up just because he had to twist open the lid. He looked at the distant refrigerator, but decided against walking over. At that moment, a commercial came on TV. It said that by simply pulling a rope, food would appear right in front of you, all for only $99. The man was very excited after seeing it and immediately picked up the phone to place an order. Soon, a worker came in with a toolbox and began to modify the refrigerator. Before long, a rope was installed in his home. The man ate sausages and drank beer while he was at it. It was only after he finished eating that he realized he had nowhere to throw the trash. At that moment, the commercial on TV appeared again. By simply ordering another rope, the trash can would automatically appear in front of him. So the man immediately picked up his phone and placed another order. This time, 2 workers came and modified the house again. Soon, a new rope appeared by the man's side. With just a pull of the rope, the trash can would show up right in front of him. The man smiled contentedly. Then, the TV commercial introduced new services. Several services together would only cost $399. The man immediately called again after hearing this. In this way, the number of ropes in his home kept increasing, and the man became lazier and lazier, letting the ropes take care of everything. One day, the man wanted to sleep, so he pulled the rope. A toothbrush extended towards him, helped him brush his teeth, made the bed, and even turned off the TV. The man was just about to go to sleep when the TV suddenly turned on by itself. He pulled the rope, but it didn't work. The man had to get up to turn it off manually, but the ropes pulled him back into the chair. At that moment, a new service appeared on TV, with the price raised to $999. Then, the phone was brought to his face, and the ropes forced him to place an order. It wasn't until the man had spent all of his savings that the person in the commercial revealed a sinister smile, lay down on a pile of money, and pulled the rope. At that moment, the ropes on the man's body suddenly multiplied until they strangled him to death. However, the same tragedy didn't just happen to the man. The entire world had fallen into the trap of the ropes.